Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading's for the week of June 3rd till around June 10th of 2024. All you have to do is choose a card. Which card are you drawn to right now? Is it card 1, card 2, or card 3? Once you've made your choice, you can click the timestamp below to fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great week. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, if you like my content, consider subscribing. If you like these pick-a-cards, consider liking and sharing the videos. Thanks so much. Hi, Group 1. So let's see what your first card is for this week. For you, we have number 14, Single-Mindedness, and it reads, choose your own path and what is best suited for you. So the card is reminding you to think of yourself this week, to maybe put yourself first, if just for a moment, to figure out which path or what is best for you right now. All right, Group 1, let's get into the tarot and see what else I can tell you about your week. And then I'm going to use a different oracle card deck at the end of your reading. All right, we have Page of Swords, Justice, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Empress. All right, Group 1. As you can see, I've got a water or nautical or mermaid type theme going on this week. Page of Swords into the Justice. Let's see, we've got the Five of Cups. Okay. Hard work. Hard work is ahead for you this week, Group 1. And you might feel a little bit off balance at the beginning of the week. You might feel a little bit stressed out and overworked because you have to get something done rather quickly. You might have to make some tough decisions rather quickly. I would say take a moment to just take in a few deep breaths. If you can meditate or take a long bath or do something like that, take a walk in nature to kind of clear your mind and get rid of that stress, then I think you're going to be making some better choices, all right? There is something you're upset about in regards to all of this as well. So it might be some kind of a task that you're asked to do when you thought you were going to be asked to do something different, something that you would enjoy more. Or it might have to do with work and you're not given a position that you thought you would get in a type of group situation. There's a little bit of disappointment tied into this, but I would say just keep pushing through. Remember to take breaks. And of course, always take time before you're making a decision, and things will be balanced out or leveled out before you know it, okay? We also have, part of this balance has to do with finances. So you might be getting some help or advice, or you might find some information that helps you with some type of financial issue or choice you have to make. It might be something really big, such as selling a home or a vehicle or something like that. It might be something a little bit less massive. But whatever it is, just know that if advice presents itself or if someone presents him or herself as being, a good guide or helpful or an advisor, take their advice, take their help. And then go from there is kind of what I would say, all right? Because you don't have to do it all alone. Yes, the first card is talking about single-mindedness and focusing on what's best for you. And that's going to permeate throughout all of this. But it doesn't mean you are doing it all alone. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're focusing on yourself all by yourself. It means focusing on yourself and taking bits and pieces of help or aid or advice from different sources or resources, okay? So remember that as you navigate throughout this week. We have you as being typified here is the Queen of Cups, also a little bit of this Empress and creative energy towards the end of the week. Wow, Lovers as well. So I'd say towards the end of the week, things kind of shift to a relationship focus. We do have the Pentacles coming in here. Your worries about this stuff going on could affect a relationship or a date or your first meeting of someone new. You know, that relationship or that meeting could turn into something special. But the warning here is to not let all your financial worries get in the way of this heart stuff, okay? Or this creative stuff that's coming in with the Empress. Don't worry about the finances. Focus more on your emotions, on connections, and on the heart and your intuition towards the end of the week. And it's interesting too, because the moon is in Taurus, I think until Wednesday, maybe. And then it moves into Gemini, which is a much more social-based sign, I would say. So it's moving from air to earth. Earth to air. And air and water are kind of similar, and then earth and fire are a little more similar, a little more earth-based. So that kind of makes sense with the moon's shift this week as well. And we do have this new moon on Thursday, so I would consider that as well. That's when you're shifting to focusing on emotions more than stuff you need to take care of for quality of life, if that makes any sense. So let's draw one more oracle card for you, Group 1, and see what else I can tell you about your week. And I'm looking at the cards we've drawn so far. All right. Is there any repeating numbers? No, not really. There's maybe the balancing kind of makes sense. And you've got a 1 and a 4 in your first card. So it's a week, primarily the beginning of the week, the first 3 days, 4 days, Monday through Thursday. It's focused on what's best for you, just the everyday living stuff. And then it goes into more emotion-based stuff. And here we have miracles for you, Group 1. So expect miracles this week. And I would add that they're not just falling into your lap. They're miracles that you are helping to manifest because of your faith, your beliefs, your confidence in choices being made and things like that. Whatever's going on, it does end well. The focus is on you. The focus is on your quality of life, finances, work, tough decisions, but you can do it. And the focus then shifts to emotions, and keep a lookout for those miracles, help to manifest those miracles, and know that it's okay to focus on yourself this week. It's very important, all right? Hope this helps you. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 2. So let's see what your first card is for this week. We have Inner Desires for you, number 16, and it reads, set some intentions. You're entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. Wow. Nice. So things are really working out for you this week, Group 2. You may have a sudden windfall. That's exciting. Congrats if that does happen to you. But the first sentence is set some intentions. So what do you want to manifest? Do you want to manifest a windfall of money? Do you want to manifest a windfall of good health or love or joy or laughter? Know that goals are within your grasp, okay? All right, let's get into the tarot. We have the 8 of Wands. So right out of the gate, we've got an action card. It's time to make a move. We've got the 10 of Swords, King of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. All right. We've got action right out of the gate with the 8. Emperor, you are taking charge of your life. You are making it happen. Monday morning, you're making it happen. You've got confidence. You know you're in charge of your life. You're feeling good about everything, especially work. You're feeling confident. You're feeling healthy. We've got the 10 of Swords. It's the end of something. And the Page of Cups. Okay, let's see. With the Hanged Man. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to do one more. And the 9. Okay. So what this looks like to me is something that's carrying over from maybe the past few weeks or few months. I feel that you've been recovering from something. Some of you, it's a health problem. Some of you, it's the end of a relationship you've been recovering from, a breakup or perhaps a death. Some of you, you've been recovering from the loss of a loved one. Some of you, you've been recovering from a sudden change of any kind in your life, having to move, having to reshift your focus or take a new job or something like that. But what's happening this week is your perspective is shifting for the better, and you're starting to see the good things. You're starting to see all of the opportunities that are before you, all of the wonderful choices, all of the possibilities that are for you in your future. So there is a shift in your emotional and mental state here, which is really, really good. We've got King of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay, this could be a romance happening. We've got the Devil, which in this case would mean physical attraction or lust, and the King of Coins. So maybe you're finding yourself in a triangle situation, in a love triangle. You're in a relationship, you're attracted to somebody else, or you're attracted to someone who's in a relationship. In that case, I would say the Devil card is here to warn you to tread very carefully. Be very careful what you do in this situation, all right? And I'm not here to say what's right or wrong. It's going to be different for everyone. You do what you feel is best. But be careful, tread carefully is kind of the message of those cards. We've got 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, High Priestess. In this case, I would say there's an offer coming your way that you might not want to take. It might have to do with this relationship or attraction. It might have to do with something completely different, such as a job offer, anything like that, or an offer of peace from someone you had a falling out with. You decide what to do. The High Priestess is here to tell you that your intuition is strong and you need to trust yourself in this situation. Yeah, you can ask people for advice, their opinions on what they think you should do. But I feel like for most of you, the situation's going to be unique. And especially in that people you talk to are going to have completely different opinions. Some people are going to say, go this way or do this, and other people are going to say the opposite. And so it's not really going to help you to ask other people. I feel like you have to decide what to do within yourself. You have to kind of meditate on it, take some time before you act on this or decide this, okay? Whether to reject the offering or to take the offering, okay? Also, this card I feel is here to let you know that it does mark a shift, some kind of a transition as well. And the transition might be within you. It might be a shift within yourself. You're acting differently than you would have before. So something has changed within you to cause you to act a little differently this time. All right, we have Knight of Coins, something slow moving. Got the Star, 2 of Swords. There's a choice here. Okay, I'm going to put these down because I always split that 2 of Swords. We've got the 6 of Cups and we've got the 7. This definitely has to do with that relationship. So the 6 of Cups is saying, okay, someone you've known a long, long time and someone you feel a connection to. So you have to decide what to do. In this case, maybe it is, who am I going to choose in this love triangle? This person who I've known forever or been with forever, or this person who I feel a connection with? You have to make that choice. It's a battle within yourself, but the first card is the Knight of Coins. Move slowly. Don't decide this week is essentially what we're getting here. Don't make the decision this week, or don't do anything this week. Don't see this person. Don't reply. Don't make any rash decisions this week, group 2. Okay, is essentially what I'm getting. All right. And interesting too, your first card was inner desires. And just seeing those words or hearing those words, I think of passion. And looking at the card, there's a lot of red. And there's kind of these prickly looking bits. I think that's some kind of a sea snail, but they look a little bit prickly. And there's prickles here in the illustration. And I'm a visual reader, a visual type of psychic. So I feel like this is kind of saying this passion, these desires of yours could be dangerous, which we saw here right in the middle of your reading. So let's draw you another oracle card to kind of wrap up your reading and see what else I can tell you, group 2. All right. I like this one for you, and it is light. And we see the lighthouse there in the distance. So I think the message here is that there will be a light to guide your way. Whatever that light is to you, it's going to be different for all of you. It might be the light of your morals or values. It might be the light of your love, your heart. Whatever that light is, it's going to help you to navigate this week, group 2. All right, I hope this helps you. I hope you have a great week. See you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. Let's see what your first card is for this week's reading. For you, we have number 9, Amble with Contentment. And it reads, waiting rather than acting is going to be the most advantageous now. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. I would say you might want to take a look at group 2's reading as well. Especially if you were kind of in between cards 2 and 3, because group 2 seems to have that kind of a message. So take a look at that. But let's get into the tarot and see what else I can tell you, group 3. All right, Queen of Cups. She also came up in another reading. 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Temperance, and Queen of Coins. All right. So right away, I'm getting a vibe of you healing from a broken relationship this week and trying to balance out. And you are balanced out, and you are focused on more mundane, earthly things, the executive functioning that we all have to try to focus on towards the end of the week. But the first half of the week is going to be tough. You're pretty emotional about all this, okay? But let's see what else I can tell you about your week. Yeah, you're definitely in that water element, but I will also add intuition is very, very high. Okay? But there is, something, a warning or something that's happened that hurt you very, very deeply. This relationship, you felt a strong connection and it went bad. They hurt you deeply is what I'm seeing. Or if you're in a relationship right now, these cards would be warnings. And you're going to know. You're going to feel something's off or something's wrong. You're going to know. Okay, the first 2 cards are very intuitive cards. Queen of Cups, High Priestess. You're going to know something's off. Okay, we do have Page of Coins. So there's good news coming your way in regards to your health or work. We've got 5 of Swords. There's that feeling of loss, but you're leaving that behind. I feel that your financial situation and your mental health, as well as your emotional self and your emotional health, but your mental health, your physical well-being, you feeling more energetic and physically healthy and more motivated, that's changing this towards the end of this week, especially because I feel like you're really ready to leave this relationship behind. It's either a relationship that's going nowhere, or it's a relationship that hurt you deeply in the past, the more recent past that you've been trying to heal from. A loss, a death, a breakup, a falling out, whatever it is, you're moving away from it. You're letting it go, okay? So I think the first card makes sense for you because you're not taking a lot of action this week. You're healing and you're slowly moving forward. Your steps are very careful. You're focused on balance, okay? We've got Queen of Coins here with 10 of Cups. You're focused on close friends, family, the further future. There is a choice to be made towards the end of the week. What does that have to do with? We've got Knight of Coins and we've got Six of Wands. The choice you have to make towards the end of the week has to do with your work, career, creative project, or your business, or your schooling. You are essentially choosing, let's see. It looks like two offers or two paths, two job offers or two opportunities. And I can't tell you which one to choose. I would say maybe the one that is a little bit slower moving would be better, but it's really not clear. You have to make that choice. So maybe the path that would take a little more time would be a little bit better, but look at that. We've got the moon, so there's some things we're just not supposed to know about this. You need to weigh everything before you make this particular choice with your career, business, or school. Let's see, is there anything else? First card is waiting rather than acting. So you're waiting. You're weighing pros and cons. You're looking at everything before you make this choice. This is echoing Group 2's reading. This is not the week to make choices, okay? Not the week to make tough choices, especially. Little choices, yeah, like what am I going to eat for lunch? Of course, you're going to make that choice. But big, life-changing choices, big choices that would change your relationship status, this is not the week to do it, okay? We've got Four of Wands. All is well. There is stability for you this week. But with that is a little bit of a resting period. You're resting from making tough decisions. You are healing, assessing relationship. You're assessing your work, your school, your path in that area. You're assessing your future, but you're not really making those decisions this week. You're kind of gathering all the evidence right now. All right, Group 3. So keep that in mind. You're gathering all the evidence this week. You're not making choices or making moves. You're kind of gathering the evidence. All right. What else can I tell you? Let's draw you a final card to kind of wrap up your reading. And this energy it seems to be permeated throughout all three readings, essentially. Like it's definitely a week of gathering facts and assessing everything before making choices. And maybe you want to make choices in the following weeks, towards the end of June perhaps, but not right now. Miracles. You got the same card, I believe, as Group 1. Believe in miracles. Believe in good things. Believe that good things can come to you. They will. They are right around the corner. All is well right now. You are secure and stable. Your job, everything is good right now. It might be the quiet before the storm, but everything is good right now. Live in this quiet space. Take advantage of this quiet space. Take in all that you can. And know that the moon's secrets will be revealed probably as early as next week. All right, group 3, I hope this helps you. Have a great week.